Hello and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to have my OP10 Axton build. Now I'm going to do this video in a bit different format to my Maya video. Please let me know which one you preferred. The shorter, more condensed Maya one that had more gameplay, or this longer, more explanatory one for Axton, so do let me know. So, into the build. First I'm just going to preface it and say my main class mod is going to be the Soldier class mod, and then swapping to Engineer mainly in raid boss fights to get my turrets back. Of course I have all the others. I've got Rifleman for Onslaught bonus, and Assault Rifles, Grenadier for Grenadier reasons, self-explanatory, Veteran for Chuck, and Gunner for, well, fun. Pretty much. Yeah, fun. Antagonist is going to be our main mobbing shield, B shield for bossing, Sham for fun, as I'll get into, easy mode, I probably don't need that anymore, and Fable Tortoise for Chucks for 2 proc pressure. So yeah, into the build. Now, the build's a bit different to the Maya one. The Maya one, everything was picked out and all went together, the relic, the class mod, the skills, all of that, all went together. Axton isn't as tightly packed as that. He's much more open, he's much more versatile, you can do a lot more with Axton. So the main things is going to be double up, do or die, and Gemini. Nuke, not worth it. The damage that it offers is not great. Is it a fun skill? Yes, but if you are going out of your way to pick up some fun skills instead of the on paper better skills, then you've made that decision and you're probably not looking at build videos online. If you're wanting the on-paper better skill, we're going to be ignoring Nuke. I'm sorry, but we can't have 3 capstones. Or can we? Well, do or die is fantastic and it may as well be a capstone, so we'll be picking that up. So first, left tree. Now, Sentry. This thing does 3 things. More shots fired to burst, pretty nice with double up, but otherwise not spectacular. The duration, fantastic, especially for raid bosses. Keeping that aggro up, and I should say, if you're ignoring the turret, it's probably why you think Axton sucks. The turret is fantastic, mainly for aggro relief. If you place your turret down and everything just starts attacking the turret, you just get free reign on attacking all of those enemies, that raid boss, whatever. Terra is a sucker for turrets. Terramorphous will just keep attacking your turret and nothing else. It's great. That just gives you a ton of free damage to shoot that crit spot without, without worrying of being attacked yourself, and that's why the turret is so good. Not necessarily for damage, but for aggro relief, and that's why we use the turret and pick up turret skills. Ready? Self-explanatory. We need that. Oh yeah, the third thing with Sentry. This is an indirect cooldown rate skill. If we manually pick up our turret, because we have a longer duration, there is more time left on the turret, which means we get a faster cooldown. So this is technically a tier 1 cooldown rate skill, indirectly, sorta. It's really, really nice. Willing, self-explanatory, more shields. Onslaught, again, more damage, more movement speed, great for rocket jumping. Scorched Earth, we're not going to be picking this one up. As I said, the turret isn't necessarily for damage, and adding damage to the turret, well, we're already giving it slag turrets, because these slag turrets can slag raid bosses. Yeah, Scorched Earth, if it shoots an enemy with bullet reflection, whether it be a Surveyor, Hyperius, BA Rex, Power Loaders, whatever, Constructor Eyes is a big one as well, because the turret seems to aim for the eye. Those shields completely annihilates the turret. Scorched Earth, it will just end up destroying itself, so we're not going to go Scorched Earth. Grenadier, more grenades, always a good thing, and because it raises our halfway point in grenades, that means we start getting grenade drops earlier, which means we're less likely to ever run out. And then of course double up. It's great for just keeping the momentum, more things are being slagged. We will have expertise, yes, but sometimes you don't always want to swap weapons and slag something else. We want to keep the momentum rolling with Onslaught, so double up's great for that, and as I said before, it can slag raid bosses. I've had it slag Hatterax, so very good skill here. Able. Now, I'm just going to go with, we've got less tank than Maya, we've got less control than Maya, though we do have the turrets, which is great for aggro relief. They do have a longer downtime than Phase Lock does, so I am not above using Moxie weapons. If you are, and you're still playing OP10, for whatever reason, get your points from Sentry and Ready. Just kind of like take 2 out of Ready, 3 out of Sentry, or 1 and 4, whatever. Get your points from there for Able. I'm personally not going Able, but that's where you get your points. So, Impact. Not the best damage skills in the game. We're going to go 1 point because of Legendary Soldier and leave it there. And we're going to go all 5 in Expertise, because Expertise is fantastic. You swap so quickly. The swap speed for, say, a sniper rifle, say a Slag Pimpernel, is very, very slow. But Expertise completely fixes that. It's fantastic. Also increase strafe speed, more survivability, and the aim speed's nice as well. Metal Storm, no words needed. Longbow, we're doing this for the turret health, not the deploy range, the health. Battlefront, more damage. Steady, more damage, no words needed. And as I said before, Do or Die is basically a capstone. We're picking it up. So we've got lots of damage skills here. Military is great for that. Now, Healthy versus Preparation. I'm going Preparation just because we get more shield tank, and that's what we're focusing. And also, we have some health regen there. The health regen that we're getting from Preparation is enough to get us over health gate in a lot of instances. So, I find Preparation is enough, but as I said before, if you really want Able, you can get it. Healthy, I only go for from doing Chuck, because if you're doing Chuck, health regeneration is bad. So I only go Healthy just to get away from Preparation, but yeah. I personally don't go for it. If you want to dip 1 point in for it to get your 6 points out of it, you can go for it, just take 1 out of prep. Actually, no, you can go all 5 in prep and pick it up later down the line. Pressure, reload speed, words not needed. Phalanx Shield, fantastic. Forbearance, fantastic. We can go all 5 in Forbearance. Resourceful, cooldown rate. As I said, the turret's very important. Maglock keeps our turrets alive. This one's optional, I will say. I do fine without it, but I'm going to start going into it because on paper it's really, really good. Now Grit. Grit is a skill that's all or nothing. You could technically go all 5 by sacrificing some points around. However, I wouldn't recommend it. Just half dipping in. If you want to go all 5, go for it. I'd rather have my points in other better things, so I'm going to go 0. Going anywhere in between is just, it's not consistent enough. It's too rare. You may as well put your points in staying alive with Forbearance. So I'm going to put my points into Quick Charge. And as I say, with Quick Charge, you technically only need 1 just to get the effect of the shield. Say with a Sham Shield, you only need some capacity. So you could get away with 1 point, you could put a point in Healthy if you wish, you can go for it. But this allows us to get Gemini, finishing the build. This is what it looks like in the end. Very, very good build here. A lot of fun to use. And as for guns, well, pretty much the same as Maya. Whatever is good. The Peak Opener is fantastic for Axton. I'll have some gameplay of this. This weapon is amazing. It's so good. Wilburn as well is a very good Everescent weapon. Come on, let me flick over. Inventories in this game, please. Borderlands 3. Hurry up. Pimpernel. Great for sliding, great for damage. Lady Fist. Great for damage. Conference Call. Great for damage. I was doing Hatterax, if you can't tell, with this precise order. And then Grog Nozzle's just there to be there. You don't need a Grog Nozzle if you're going Slag Transfusions. Slag Transfusions are fantastic. Always keep an eye out for these things. Very high Slag chance, and of course, combat healing. Very, very good. But of course, we've got other grenades like the Quasar for control, Fastball for damage, Bonnie for Slag, not like we need it, and Chain Lightning for Grog Nozzle healing. Relics, we've got Bone in the Ancients, Explosive Damage Relic, which I haven't used in a very, very long time, and a Sheriff's Badge there for if we want to use, say, a Hornet or a Herald. Sandhawks for raid bosses, of course. Avenger for Chuck. Hornet is fantastic because it gains grenade splash damage, so I go Bandit Grip neutralizing. The double prefix for the Hornet just makes your bullets just go places, and we don't like that. Unkempt Herald, like it or dislike it, it's a really good gun. I can't not recommend it. Conference Calls again. A low-level battle boom for rocket jumping is very, very good on Axton. slagger, so you can just keep swapping to it and slagging. It's probably better for general combat than a slag Pimpernel, because of the swap speed as well, on top of 10 out of 5 expertise. Let me show you. This is just instantaneous. It's so quick. So yeah, that's great for in combat there. Leader, fantastic skill because we've got all those damage skills. We don't need to use grenade damage weapons, though we can. Other good weapons are things like plasma casters, especially Hyperion and TDR ones. The Baby Maker's good as well if you want to do some chucking. Gunnerang as well is good to essentially preloading damage onto a raid boss. You throw a bunch of Gunnerangs because they don't aggro immediately, you've got time to. Hive, I use this to kill OMG to get to OP10. I guess it's cool, but mainly a low-level Batter Boom and a high-level Batter Boom is enough when it comes to rockets. Topnias as well, I don't have one yet in OP10. Probably don't need the Northfleet, honestly, for Axton, because we want to use our fire rate, and for that, Topnia is fantastic. And it's very easy to farm now, actually, the Hatterax chest. Lady Fist for damage, already gone over the supporting things. For shields, we've got a Sham Shield for rocket jumping, B Shield for boss damage, Fable Tortoise for lowering our health to get pressure for chuck builds, and an Antagonist for general play. So yeah, that is the build. Enjoy some gameplay.